It's cold today, and as you can probably also see, it is already autumn here again in Norway. Time just really flies right now, and yeah, so my favorite time of the year is back here again, and you really have this freshness in the air again, like you can almost smell the cold and the winter that will come here really soon again. But especially I have to say that I just really enjoy the silence here right now, because we are actually just back from our trip to Hamburg. We have been in Germany for 10 days to visit some friends and family of mine, and also a lot of other things happened here lately. So I thought with this video I could just give you a little update and take you with us on our travels a little bit, and also show you some impressions of Germany and where I grew up. So yeah, let's begin. I really hope that you will enjoy this video. So in August, after I came back from my trip to the mountains, we actually just have been at home most of the time. Joachim has been working on the journals, which we just released in our shop, by the way, and I have been working on some client projects and actually also on a new video, the video about how I started my own business, the video that I have been promising for quite a while now, but what should I say, it just failed. I don't know how many times I've tried to record this video, but it was just always something. So, okay, it just started to rain a little bit, but I think it's okay. We're under the trees. Yes. Or it is actually seriously due, and where now we have the sun problem again. That is not okay. It's windy now. Idea of 9. And then there was this one weekend I was just about to try to record this video, I don't know, for the 10th time or so, when we figured out that on this weekend there was a motocross rally and a national shooting cup down in the valley on the same day, and that was just kind of the point where I decided to just let go of this video project, at least for now. I really think that when you try so hard with something and it just doesn't work out, then it's better to just release it for a little while before it's just getting too frustrating and too annoying. And especially as it was also my birthday this weekend. I never really celebrate my birthday, but I do like to do something nice for myself, something that is just good for the soul. So Joachim and I decided quite spontaneously to leave the house and all this craziness down in the valley and spend some days in the cabin of Joachim's family. It's a really beautiful place. It's located directly nearby a lake and a really big wild forest, and it's just so peaceful and serene there, and these days just really were a gift for the soul. After being so filled up with peace and serenity, we had to return home because it was actually already time to pack our bags again for our trip to Germany. And though I was, of course, really excited about seeing everyone again, I also have to admit that I was a little bit stressed and nervous about this trip. I guess you know I tend to be a little bit stressed by cities and I often just lose myself. So with this trip I really set myself the intention to keep this serenity and this peace from this lake inside of myself and really stay connected to that and stay connected to myself. And that really helped, at least a little bit. A little bit of pre-travel stress. You found your shoes?
No, I just have these, and they're kind of going apart at
Falling
the seams. It's the problem when we have clothes for this kind of life, but we don't have clothes for a more civilized life anymore. And
yeah, suddenly you feel very dirty in a way.
Yeah, everything is just full of hair.
Dog hairs and Ivy is going to holiday in Dream Valley. Ivy. This one here. Ready?
Ready.
So Joachim is just buying some dog food because we will now deliver Ivy at Dream Valley. That's where he will spend the week because of course we cannot take him with us in the plane, so I will miss you, Ivy. I will miss you very much. Ivy's now in very safe and wonderful hands, and it's already the next morning and we are now at the airport and we have been driving the whole night, so yes.
Hello.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, that was the morning. We slept a few minutes, I think. And we still have to go into the city to get our test so that we're allowed to fly. Joachim actually has never been in the north of Germany before, so it was really nice to show him all the different places.
We have been in Lüneburg for a day, a small city southeast from Hamburg, which is where I was born and lived until I was 14. I have a lot of really good memories of this place. It's a really sweet town with a lot of very old and historical buildings, and this is also where I met my best friend, Sandra, 15 years ago. She really is one of those friends you just have forever, and it was wonderful to see her again. I just love her so much. And then we also spent 2 days a little bit further north from there at a place called Plönersee, a big lake which is where my father has an old wooden sailboat. Another place I spent a lot of time in the earlier days is a little island in the very north of Germany called Sylt. It's where my grandparents live and where my mother grew up. It's a beautiful place in the middle of the North Sea, which is of course also why it's very touristic there. In Germany, you actually also often hear people say that Sylt is the island of the pretty and the rich, and while of course there's nothing bad about being rich, it's true that there it just doesn't feel healthy anymore. No one really wants or simply cannot afford to live there anymore, and many of the houses are empty most of the time and only used as holiday places. I find that very sad, especially as it hasn't always been like that. I fear that too much tourism, which usually comes together with a lot of consumption, can really destroy the soul of a place and everything that has been old and beautiful once. But of course, the nature that is still left is just incredible. One evening was especially beautiful because it was completely windless, which is very unusual, so the ocean was totally quiet. And then also the sun started to go down and it was just pure magic. that was basically our trip to Germany. I hope that you enjoyed these impressions, and I'm also proud to say that I didn't fall back in my old stress. I guess the last 2 years up here in the mountains really have brought some healing, and also together with Joachim, it just really felt more like we were both just visitors in my own past, and it was really good for me to realize that I am at peace with it, at peace with Hamburg and at peace with the city. Though, of course, I have to say that I would still not want to live there again. I just feel that in the cities or generally in our world, it's just too much of everything, and I feel it's so much just about more and higher and faster and more cars and more buildings and more growth and more possibilities, and I just really feel that it's out of balance, and I feel that we as humanity and also our planet would just need less. We need less growth, less consumption, less information all the time, and more space, more consciousness, more silence. And I also think that for that you definitely also don't have to live in nature. I think with that we could all start here and now by just connecting again to the silence within ourselves, by slowing down, taking breaks, consuming less, and just being more aware of what we're doing, what we're thinking, what we're bringing into this world. And I guess if you're watching my videos, I could just imagine, or I also know that some of you feel very similar like me, and I just hope that all together we could just help to get this world back into balance, at least a little bit. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I also hope to see you in my next video again, which will probably already be the last video from this place here, because pretty soon we will start to prepare for moving into our new home in the north. So thank you so much for watching, thank you so much for being part of this journey, and I wish you a wonderful day. Yes, I wish you a day full of wonder.